Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help the Divine Masculine grow, heal, raise the vibration, and awaken to their purpose so that they can co-create the new earth with their Divine Feminine counterparts. And when I say Divine Masculine, I mean those masculines that are doing the work, questioning your societal conditioning, committed to your healing, aware of the changes you want to see in the world, and taking action to help create those changes. This is an Ascension Tarot reading for the Divine Masculine energy. For cross-watchers, Divine Feminines, you're very welcome here to cross-watch for your Divine Masculine as well. Cards coming out. This is for Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what the cards have to say. So we're starting out with follow the signs. So tapping into that Divine Feminine traits that you've got, Divine Masculine, of your intuition and noticing the signs and being led by the universe forward on your path to whatever it is that you want. So paying special attention to those synchronicities, to any unusual repeated words. You know, the universe, it gives us signs, right? Our higher self, it gives us signs over and over again to answer the questions that we've got within our minds and hearts, So when you've got a question like, why is this happening to me? Or what next, you know? Those answers come. So pay close attention. Next, you've got courage as well. So tapping into your courage, there might be something that you need to say or to do today, which will require you to go out of your comfort zone. Now, for some of you, it could be acting on some of those signs as well. It can be difficult, can't it, to admit to the woo, you know? I know even myself, and I've been a professional tarot reader for 25 years now. Over now, and even so, when I'm amongst my friends, I don't say, oh, I know this because my guides told me. No, I make up a story around it, a more credible, logical kind of a story. Somebody told me, this is what I say, right? So it can be difficult to speak out about that stuff. Explore. Maps show what's already been discovered. Go another way. So definitely going out of your comfort zone and exploring something new today. Signs could be leading you there. Let's get some tarot out. What have we got for our Divine Masculines today, please? The energies. What does Divine Masculines need to know? And of course, Divine Feminine counterparts wanting to know what's going on for your Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine energy, please. Not those. One more, please. Okay, thank you. So first card out, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. It's about news. It's about the start of something, hearing about something. Now this, I think, is linked to this follow the signs here. I think the news could be coming direct from your higher self. It could be coming through other people as well. Like I said, notice repeating things that are being said to you. Often the universe will get very loud with the answers, you know, and repeat it all over the place. You'll see it on TV, you'll see it, you know, written down, and someone will say it as you're walking past them, and perhaps a friend will say it directly to you, and all of that kind of thing. So it's more of the signs to get you to start something. Now, with this Explore card and the Courage card, yes, it might be out of your comfort zone, and so there might be a reluctance to follow those signs. And so often when it's like that, we're asking for signier signs than that. You know, we want it very clear. You have the King of Cups here. This is your energy, Divine Masculine, getting into your heart more and into your emotions. So what feels good to you? What is your heart saying? What is it that your heart truly wants? Could be in your feelings about somebody today as well. This could be a heart opening. King of Cups is about mastering your heart. Yeah. Okay, what else have we got? We've got the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is kind of disappointed energy. You know, when things don't seem to be working out and you're waiting for something really good to come in, a really good offer or an amazing person, like partner, to come in or something like that. And this, when this card comes up, it's like a despondent kind of an energy. And you see she's not looking toward the bright, shiny rainbow bowl there. She's turned away because her feelings have got her not looking for the solution, not looking for what it is that is right there in front of her, but she's looking at these empty bowls. She's turned toward these empty bowls instead. And so it shows us this card that the universe, like, we really do create our reality. I mean, of course, the reality that we're in, the dimension that we're in, is a co-creation of all of our energies, right? somebody thought up this deck of cards and they created it, and now I'm using it, and many people are using it too. This creation came into being because of someone else's thought, right? And so we do co-create our reality. Everything in it has been someone else's thought. Someone thought to make this and thought to make that, right? And so we can welcome other things that other people have thought into our creation, but only if it's a match to our energy, right? And this card, it's showing like this thing that she's actually waiting for. It's what she's been asking for. It's the great thing that she's been asking for. She's turned away because she's not feeling it. She's feeling despondent. She's feeling like lack and missing out. She's missing out on things. All my cups are empty. I'm missing out. You know, where's the great thing for me? Very different than solution oriented and turning toward what is working, right? And so this Page of Pentacles is about the signs. You're being told with these cards coming out, it says follow the signs. The signs are there for you, Divine Masculine. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Inspiration. Now, this is probably why you don't want to follow those signs. You've always felt different, sensitive, awake. You see the old world crumbling, and you know you're here to help build what comes next. You're here to awaken the divine feminine and masculine energy, heal old wounds, and lead by example and vibration. Download your free Divine Ascension Energy Guide at behealing.com, and let's co-create the new earth together. Because the 10 of Inspiration is all about burden, right? It's needing to put those burdens down. So you're not following a sign that has been given to you repeatedly because, one, for courage, but that courage might be because you're feeling like it's going to be a lot of burdens. Like often if we want big things in our life, we think that we need to give big things for it, you know, that we're going to have to do all of the work, that it's going to be a lot of work. And instead of doing that, we can tap into our hearts instead, and that self-love, and go, I deserve this, and if it's right for me, it won't be a whole load of work. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you're asking for a relationship and you're like, oh, it's going to be someone that's really draining, someone that will take a lot of my time, I'm not sure I want to date because it's a lot of money and, you know, a lot of time wasted and all of that kind of thing. That is a burdensome kind of thought. Of course, the right person for you is not going to be that. They're going to be divine feminine. They're not going to be a burden. They're just going to add to your life instead of taking away from your life. And so that's an example within like romantic relationships there. But this could be anything. Page of Pentacles. This could be, you know, you want work or your business to go better or whatever it is, new customers, and you're just feeling like it's going to be a whole load more work. And yeah, change your beliefs around there, because work smarter, not harder, right? Like I said, we create our reality. We create our reality. So if you want to believe that it's going to be a whole load of work and it's going to be really hard and like all of the burden's going to be on you, then what are you going to create in your life with that kind of attention? You're going to create something that is a lot of hard work. So inner journey comes first, Divine Masculine. Sort it out in your head first. What about life just working out for you really easily and things landing in your lap and it being joyous co-creation with other people and, you know, working together with other people that uplift each other, and it be just being a whole lot of fun? If you've never had that experience, I've had that experience. I'm helping out at a gym, a Muay Thai gym now, and we all work together, like volunteering, all working together to make this stuff happen, to make our fight nights happen and the training at the gym happen, and it's just so much fun, and the burden isn't on anybody, but we all work together and we have a lot of fun doing it. It's like a party. It's like a constant party there. And so it is that kind of work is available, right? Now, King of Cups energy, this is about mastering your heart. It's about listening to your heart, first of all, and what is truly in your heart. What does your heart want? What experiences does your heart want to have? Tell us more about this King of Cups, please. Eight of Emotions. Eight of Emotions is about leaving behind an emotional attachment in order to walk away and then walk towards something new. So it feels to me, Divine Masculine, like something is weighing on your heart. Something from the past. It's something that you need to walk away from. Now, it probably is something that you've walked away from already. But we can walk away from something. We can say no to something. We can end a relationship. We can quit our job. Eight of Emotions comes out when it says it's not truly completed because it's still there in your heart, right? And that can be animosity towards your old boss or workplace. It can be disappointment in your old work. This is the card of you take yourself with you. You're taking your energy with you, right? For relationships, you can end a relationship, but you can still be complaining about them in your mind, yeah, and to other people perhaps. And that means that if you create something else, or create a new relationship, it's going to be another burdensome one, right? So you don't do that. You do the inner work first to release it within your heart. That can be forgiveness is one way to do that. Or it could be understanding is another way, you know, understanding your part in whatever happened. How did you choose what it was that you chose? How did you persist long past you should have quit? You know, what were you putting up with? All of these kind of questions can help you to see your part in it. And once you're taking responsibility for your part in it, then you can choose, like, okay, I know what it was that I did last time. I won't do that again next time. And so then you can feel confident in yourself to walk towards something new. So that's another way of letting something go out of your heart, is to figure it out. This is why people have therapists, like to figure stuff out. Is to get someone else's, and what you can do with friends as well. If you've got a friend that wants to listen, you know, you can figure it out, figure out what went wrong. Not those kind of friends, not really friends, but the ones that like just get you more into that victimhood, you know, no, it was all them kind of thing. Someone like that is not going to help you out, right? They're not going to help you out. Even, you see, it doesn't mean that you've done something wrong. It's not about taking responsibility, saying, I was the wrong one, I did bad things. It's not about that. Often bad things happen to us because we were just naive to it. We never knew that thing existed, so we didn't know to be careful for those red flags. And we naively believed in someone that we shouldn't have believed in. Or like I said, you know, sorry about that. Like I said, it could be, you know, if you're walking away from a job, you might have just stayed in it way too long. You know, there might have been signs that you should have moved on to something else, something better for you, that you weren't being valued properly or whatever, and you stuck it out too long. You know, it could just be that. It just could be about a lesson, about you learning to let go faster, right? But whatever it is, divine timing is divine timing to figure that out, to actually leave that behind. You don't want to keep on recreating the same disappointing things here, Divine Masculine. Four of Cups, because here is that disappointment energy, and it just brings in, it stops you from seeing what you truly want, right? We create our reality. Everything is out there, available to us, but it's like blinkers. It's like we've got these blinkers on, right? When we're in this energy of like, it's not good enough, like everyone's a problem, it's all burdensome. It's like we've got these blinkers on and we can only see a match to that energy, and you don't want that. Nobody wants that. Because that's just exhausting living like that. So tell us more about this Four of Cups energy, please. Queen of Voices. You need to have boundaries, and this is boundaries with yourself. So when you find yourself telling that story of lack, or that it's going to be a burden or whatever, having a boundary with yourself. So listening to your mind, subconscious mind that's coming up with that negativity, and stopping yourself, getting in your conscious mind and saying, I don't want to create more of that. I'm going to think of the positive now. You turn it around like that. Get it so that you're more consciously aware of yourself and what you're thinking. Choose your thoughts instead. The solutions are out there. My next step is available to me. My higher self in the universe has shown me the signs of which way to go. I can trust myself. I know what I'm doing. I can be consciously aware of the choices that I've made in the past and how I've got myself into situations that weren't quite right for me. And I can be aware of that and do something differently this time. That kind of positive talk is going to help you. But yeah, needing the boundary. So a boundary to yourself so that you don't dwell in that negative energy. Or if you find yourself dwelling in that negative energy, waking up from it and using your conscious mind instead. That part of our mind, our aware mind, which is truly us, to choose thoughts, choose positive thoughts that you want instead. This teaching is behind that as well. So this is part of knowing yourself. Having boundaries with ourselves is very important, because life is at us all the time with distractions, all kinds of things, you know, like the news trying to make us scared all the time. And so it's you know, tapping our nervous system and our subconscious minds, which is that negative focused part of us that is just looking out for danger because it's there to protect us and keep us alive. If we let that subconscious mind and the nervous system rule our lives, then our lives are going to be nothing special at all. So boundaries with ourselves, very important. Very important to have control of ourselves and our minds, right? Not all the time, but enough of the time that you are changing your energy. Okay, so what about romance? What have we got for romance? They came out fast. Starting out with self-worth here. Okay. I'm getting a clear message from this. The guides are saying in a roundabout way, you're finding out, it feels like through many paths in a roundabout way. You see how this path goes around there, and there's different paths to it. Through many different avenues in a roundabout way, you're finding out that you're not really believing that you're worthy of much, much more. Now, I've seen this in Divine Masculine. You don't even realize you're Divine Masculine sometimes, because you might be comparing yourself to narcissists, to like really successful or really buff or really good looking or whatever. That's not what makes Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine are those that know themselves, that are emotionally aware. Yeah, they're doing the inner work. It's not about the outward things. The reason that we've got a split going on at the moment is like the narcissist, the controlling kind of people. They can only get what it is that they want through that control. There's nothing divine about that, right? And so a lot of Divine Masculines will think like they're not. They have low self-esteem because they're comparing themselves with this mythical being that they think that there's these men that are good looking and they're really buff and they're emotionally aware and they're really successful. It's like, no, that's not true. You're either one or the other. I'm not saying that you can't be like have a certain level of success, but that grandiose level of success that only comes out through control, exploitation, and all of that kind of thing. There's nothing divine about that. That is somebody who is disconnected from their heart. It's someone that isn't emotionally aware, right? There's nothing divine about that. And so never compare yourself with people like that, because that knocks your self-worth. And yeah, so in a roundabout way, this is what I'm hearing from them. In a roundabout way, you're learning this. You're learning not to compare yourself with those. Joy. There's joy to be had through a relationship here, but only once you've got this self-worth under control, when you realize what's really divine, what's really admirable in a man. Because society is screaming at us that all the wrong things are admirable. You know, those outward signs that are really not that admirable at all. So relationship will bring you joy if you allow it. You've got a spy here. Someone's paying attention to you. Someone's watching you. It's Divine Feminine. You've got gifts here as well. Gifts coming your way. Someone that truly understands you as well, and someone that sees you. They see your heart. There's a gift to you. Someone's giving you attention, aren't they, with this spy? It feels like they're actually giving you attention, that they're not just spying on you. They might be messaging you every now and then. This person really sees you and they're a gift to you. It feels like this self-worth card is the one that's like keeping them away, right? Sort the self-worth thing out and you'll see that relationship is worth a lot more. Okay, Divine Masculine, another message here. You've got never-ending story. So you're clearly learning something at the moment. Going round and round in circles. It's the same inner thing that is holding you back from what you truly want. We've got burdens here. We've got this needing to have a boundary with yourself. We've got this learning about how to let something go completely. and understand how you got there. And we've got this self-worth stuff coming up. So whatever is like really connecting with you, it's like, yeah, that one's me. That's what I need to work on. Never ending story. It's just going to go around in circles until you've done that, until you've figured that out. It's your current lesson at the moment. If you need help with that, go to behealing.com, get yourself a reading. Got the Divine Masculine readings there, and I can help you out with that. Give you even more signs, right? The signier signs that you want, and that confirmation. Okay. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. So, needing to be very clear on what it is that you want and not being pushed around by anyone. Divine Masculine. Turkey, someone's behaving stupidly. We've got a rat here as well, someone working against you behind your back. So there's a whole lot of negative energy around you here. Feels like narcissistic kind of stuff. This could be the same person as well, pulling you away from what you truly want. You know, one of those negative voices in your ears, trying to get you to do something that they want. They're behaving stupidly and it's working against you. But V, you've got a victory in some endeavor. A bow, you're highly thought of. That's this one, the one that's noticing you. And teardrops, great personal sorrow. There's something that you can't make work, and you've got great personal sorrow involved there. Okay, how best to deal with these energies today? Divine Masculine. Nice. Ace of Pentacles, very strong card. This is saying plant a new seed and then invest your energy into that. So this is like a card of drawing a line in the sand, saying to yourself, I'm sick of the way that life has been. I'm going to be different. There's clearly someone to get out of your life here, and there's some things to deal with here as well. But you can head toward your joy in what it is that you truly want. Plant that seed in the ground, be determined about it and say, this is what I want. I'm going to go after that. It's my time now. I'm going to put all of my energy into what it is that I want. And it doesn't really matter what anyone else wants. I'm going to satisfy myself now in my life and believe in myself. Well, there you go. That's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a message as well below. What did you get out of that, Divine Masculine or Divine Feminines that are cross watching? Let me know if this one is resonating with you. And have the best day ever. If you want more from me, then I've got a free class down there, Ascension for Divine Masculines, Divine Feminines. There's an Ascension guide there. Sign up for that, free on my website. Watch my bigger card reads up there. Have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.